these top two steps, these are the ones that I was really curious about how well the material that I put on there had stuck, and apparently it didn't stick very well, did it? And I'm just going to see how much of that stuff I can get up. It's just amazing to me how this material did not stick. Look at that. That was on a brand new 4x12. It wasn't even a glue lamb beam material. So clearly, see, I had already sloped this the same angle as all the rest of the stairs. So I've got just a thin layer on the entire step. So my thought is it might be loose all the way back. Because of course I didn't have to put any screws or anything to level these two steps because they were already, I had angled them when I put them in. See, the closer it gets to the inside edge, the tighter it gets. What happened to my sheetrock knife? I don't think I'm gonna go all the way to here with everything. I might. See, that came off. And if it's not too difficult, I might do it. Boy, I poked my thumb on the rubber gloves, and wow, almost feels like my thumb is bleeding. I don't know if it is or not. It seems like the back's okay. I don't know if that's because the inside corner is there or what. Now this edge I've got to be careful. See, I don't really think I have to go any further than that. And it almost, see that bit that's in the shade? It's almost like the stuff that was in the shade is stuck tight. Why would that be? Now see, this is loose. This is loose in this corner. But the rest of this looks like I might be able to save it. I think in this corner, obviously I've got to remove all of this, probably everything. Sorry if I got in the way there. And this, look at that. Hey, I'm just trying to be a little careful. It only takes a couple seconds longer. If I would have just ripped that, it could have ripped the stucco patch, because I ended up patching the stucco around each one of the steps after I installed everything. So this is tight. Look at that. Now, do I want to go through the effort of patching around that? I think I'm going to, because that's how I've left the other stairs. So whatever material I use for these other steps, I'm just going to patch from here down and then around the bottom edge. And see how I cleaned out the edges like that. Probably break off that piece right there. And I've still got to do around the edges on that. So I got a little ways to go. Now I want to work on this this top, that top 4x12. And I had only put skin over it because I was skinning over everything else with the concrete material. See, this one looks loose all the way. See there? So I'll have to score that, be real careful with that, to peel that up. And I'll have to make a decision on this this other step 5. I might end up taking those 2 little pieces off, I think. And this step looks like it's going to be the whole kit and caboodle. Isn't that something? I sure thought that material I was using was going to stick. Apparently it had other ideas, didn't it? Now, could it have stuck if I wasn't in the higher elevations? We're at 4,500 feet sea level, above sea level. And we get snow in the winters. Now, if you're in a tropical area or somewhere that only gets rain, would the same thing have happened like this? I have no idea. Ooh-wee. Well, you know, peck, you can do it. 3 hours, an honest 3 hours. I am beat. Yeah, it's only took me 3 hours to get to this point. And like I say, I'm going to leave these back edges like that. I'm going to use that for backing, and then I'll float out, and then I'll put whatever material I'll put here, I'll put a skin layer over the top of that so that I don't just try to feather it into that, and then when I seal it, there's going to be 2 different colors of the concrete, because I don't care what type of material you use, if you don't use that throughout the whole thing, your color's not going to match whatever you're patching. Okay, like if I was just patching one step or something and I did a nice patch in the middle, I would still skin out the entire step from left to right, so when I got all done, everything would be the same color. You know what I mean? So here we are. Here's the top 2, and yes, I decided to take all of that off on that second step there and there. I'm glad I did that. It took me a while longer. Peck. I got her done, and this is all I'm doing today. Swept all up. And tomorrow I'll sweep up a little bit better and get into the cracks a little bit better, and then I'll caulk it. I'll caulk all of the open lines. You know, even on these 4x12s, these were full pieces of wood. See how they've checked right in here? I'll caulk all those, and I'll caulk the inside edges as I go too, and I'll get all ready. And then I think after I do that, I think I'm going to seal it. I'll put 1 or 2 coats of clear sealer on here so that when whatever I put down here, it's not going to penetrate and go down through the wood and take some of the moisture and sink it on down there before whatever material I put on here dries and cures. You know what I mean? I think I'll do that tomorrow too, 1 step at a time. You can do it. See, I'm not going to call anybody out here to do all this. For them to fix all these stairs, I don't know how much they would charge, but you know, a lot more than you would ever even know. And hey, I'll get all that done tomorrow. I might make a couple videos of that tomorrow as well. Okay, well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. Here, I wanted to show you this. That's why I only filled these up 3/4 of the way with the old stuff. And then I folded over the top and I put some duct tape on it. And see, I had a crummy roll of duct tape anyway. See how it's kind of ripply? Checks like that after a while. And then it's not as good for other things. I've got another roll that's better than this, and I thought I'll just use this for my junk tape whenever I need something to do like this, and I just use it for this. Now I can throw that in the trash. Know that it's not going to spill out all over the place. Okay, save those bags when you can.